Yeah, to pull in those, I mean, obviously disappointing result for you guys, but to pull in those numbers, I mean, how does that feel for you?
It feels good. I wasn't really paying attention to it. Honestly, the only thing I'm thinking about is the one ball I dropped and the first over route that I could have caught first quarter. That's the only thing that stays on my mind. It's just what I could have done more.
I don't want to discount anything something that you or Eli or Soul J did or anything like that too. But I mean, when you're playing an offense that's missing the car, this is Jay today, see Caleb as well too. How do those injuries kind of change the complexion of the offense for you guys?
I mean, just you got to step up. People have to get in their roles and make the plays when they're thrown their way. I feel like Buckley did a really good job today stepping in, and man, this is I think his first career like catch today in a like football game, and I don't know how many yards he had, but he did a tremendous job. Sean did a good job stepping in. It's a bummer losing Luke like that. I mean, he's been our star, our number one, and yeah, I feel like the whole game, like we just were telling each other, yeah, let's win this for Luke. Because yeah, that is instrumental. He's been so instrumental for us. And yeah, it's really just stepping up when your number's called and got to go in and execute.
Buckley, I mean, I believe Buckley's been here since before you got here as well too. I mean, how have you seen him kind of develop, under this new regime and in the time that you've been here so far?
I've seen him really develop. He is a funny dude. He asks a million questions, just how do you run? How do you do this? How do you do this? But he's always trying to learn. He's a very hard worker. Um, and his number was called today and he did a tremendous job, so I'm really proud of him.
Gym rat's kind of a basketball term, but is he kind of like a gym rat in that sense with football?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Always doing little things to work and get better. So yeah, he's definitely a little gym rat for football.
It felt like there was some, and obviously, I mean, you're out Jaden down in cars, so you don't have a full package to work with in some ways, or the normal package. It felt like you guys kind of struggled to establish the run early. What were some of the issues that you guys kind of felt you had as an offense?
I feel like our biggest issue today as an offense was penalties. Like we would make a big play, we'd make an explosive play, and then it'd get called back the very next play, or there'd be a holding. Yeah, penalties. Like those just kill drives and kill momentum. Like we would get a big play and we'd have momentum, we'd start charging down the field, and then we'd get called back, and those can't happen.
The penalties at this point too. I mean, like it's big turn up over a 3 game stretch, and then right back down and another level. Today, obviously, a huge issue with some of the false starts and the third down penalties too. I mean, how frustrating is this at this point, honestly?
Super frustrating. I mean, that was such a winnable game. Our defense played a hell of a freaking game. They gave up one touchdown, one field goal, and special teams, they gave up a touchdown, but like they played their best game of the year. And I feel like offensively, we played our worst game of the year. Um, yeah, and that's you can't, all sides, all cylinders have to be like on go every single football game, special teams, offense, and defense. And yeah, special teams, offense lacked today. Um, I feel like we had our defense gave us a tremendous opportunity. Like they got three stops in a row, and we have to take that on and go score and play complementary football. And we just didn't do the best job of that today.
Rocco said that he's not won much for pregame or postgame speeches or anything like that. Was there any message kind of in the locker room after, or was there a team message from somebody on the team
After the game,
after the game?
um, yeah, Coach Menahall just stated that yeah, I mean it's disappointing because we all knew it was a winnable game. And I think everyone in the country knows that it was a winnable game and it was really our fault. Like we beat ourselves. They didn't beat us, we beat ourselves.
Guys on the Zoom?
Yeah, I'll ask one. I mean, you said it was the worst game of the season for you guys on offense. I mean, you guys were moving the ball. I mean, I know that the end goal is to get in the end zone, but did it feel like you guys were able to kind of do what you wanted to offensively when you guys weren't in the red zone or where you weren't committing penalties?
Most definitely. Yeah. I mean, first drive, we were going right down the field and then we fumbled. Second, third drive, we were going right down the field and then big penalty, big holding or illegal shift or something like that. Like we were moving the ball fine. But then those penalties, they kill your drives, they kill momentum, and it's hard to win with that many penalties.
One more for me too.
Ryan.
There was that. Oh,
Go ahead, Brad.
Ryan, what were you thinking after Luke went down? I was watching you guys play today. I even told my wife, this guy rarely drops the ball. You dropped one ball. but you go up with players on you, you just kind of attribute that to great concentration. I mean, you're not the tallest guy in the world, but you just seem to catch everything thrown to you. Were you thinking I have to step up after Luke went down?
Yes. Yeah, I did. I knew that was really gonna hurt for us. So yeah, I figured it was time that like I go and make some plays because I know that he was like our number one target before then, and then he gets hurt. And so yeah, everyone has to step up, myself, but then other receivers too. I think everyone thought that hey, Luke's out, we have to step up and make plays.